Good morning. Today, the movie we're going to discuss is Just Mercy. The actors, the most notable now actors in this is Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx and Brie Larson. Now, the characters, there's four main characters in this. There's two white main characters, and then there's kind of like two main black characters. The two black main characters are obviously Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan. The two main white actors is the DA and then also the prison guard, like one of the prison guards. And the reason why I say this, let me explain the plot. All right, a man is sentenced to murder for something he claims he didn't do. A young northern lawyer from, went to Harvard, so comes down to the South and wants to make a change, right? And then the second little plot on it is a perpetual racist prison guard realizes the errors his thinking, and an arrogant DA is confronted with a moral decision, right? So this movie, it's not like normal. It's okay, like normal entertainment movies. You have like one plot, one main character. You know what I'm saying? And there you go. Well, with this one, it's a little bit more complex, right? Because you have so many things going on, right? It's not as cut and dry. So you really get to see like character transformations in this movie, right? The conflict more is a perpetual way of thinking, right? So a way of thinking through time and time and time and time and time and time, right? And then the resolution towards the end is like the moral high ground, right? So that's like obviously there's a lot of different conflict in this movie and a lot of different resolutions, but that's the one that holds most dear to me, all right? The structure of the movie is really well done, right? I don't know if you've seen other movies with Michael B. Jordan, but the movies that he's in, he's a really he's a really good actor, all right? And he portrays the lawyer very well, all right? The emotion that he brings is A plus. The scenes were well done. They were very clear. You could understand like the dialogue perfectly. They had a lot of like one-on-one, like kind of like this, where he's talking directly into the camera. So it kind of brings that more personal relationship with you and the character, which helps because this is more of an emotional movie. It's very entertaining, but it's also emotional, right? The visuals in this movie were also very, very well done. It gave you a sense of where you were. The one thing that I would have had, just because the time is more Confederate flags, to just give it a little bit more authenticity, right? Because back in those days, I mean, even today in the South, these Confederate flags are everywhere. So when this movie was made in the late 80s, then I can imagine that there was probably a lot more racism, not less racism, if that makes sense. So just to bring more of the authenticity and kind of bring more fear for the viewer, I would have liked to see that. But nonetheless, it was a great movie. And what I really enjoyed is again, like watching how in the beginning, you get to see the like the racism, and then how towards the end, like with the DA, it was a little different. Like, it was kind of more predictable, but with the guard, it wasn't, right? It was like in the beginning, he was perpetual racism, right? He had been born in it, raised in it, so for him it was normal. But then he kind of started having introspection and kind of seeing the error in his ways, and it was nice to see the gradual change in his life, right? And then gradual change of acceptance of black people, I guess. So again, it was a great movie. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. At the bottom of this, you'll see again my personal little notes and a link below to where you can buy it yourself or rent it. All right, thanks. Bye. Once again, Just Mercy. Watch it.